So we got the John Deere A here. It's a 1936. Go through some of the things of, correctness on it and identification on it. So always start off, from the factory, these general purpose tractors, you can see that there, they never had any identification on them like the styled ones do, where it's the decal. So you didn't know. Some people will put them on, but if you're looking for a right tractor, they should not be on there. Sometimes they'll be on the seat right there, but you don't always see that. But the one dead giveaway, if you can get up close to it, is you look at the serial tag there. It'll show you what it says there, and also your number, obviously. But my big thing that I always look at on these tractors, first off, is the pedestal. By now you can kind of get used to the size, and you can just say, all right, that's an A, that's a B, G, whatever. But here, if you look at this whole plate or housing is all flat. If you look at a G, there'll be 4 bolts, a plate and 4 bolts like that. And B is a plate, kind of a little different, and then 2 bolts holding in the steering, coming in to adjust the worm gear in there. The other thing on these A's is the air cleaner there. You can see it's a little bit higher up. B will be a lot longer, and so will G, but the A's is kind of recessed up in there a lot more. Some other things, sometimes the brake drums on there are a little bit different, and then the governor cover will also be that kind of star pattern like that. But if you're going in from the factory on especially one of these, you can see that it has rubber wheels on it, but it's actually what they call cutoffs if you look at them. So this original frame here was a steel wheel, and then they go ahead and cut and weld onto a frame so you can put tires on it. So that's not factory, but you see most of them like that. If you see the factory flat bar spokes, that's worth quite a bit of money. And then same with these here. Those are also cutoffs. They used to be full steel, but what else? So if you're looking in a carburetor on these, I got a newer one on here. It's a DLTX 53, but it should be a 18 on this style of A. You can go on like tractordata.com and look up which one you should have. Some of the other things, your magneto. I got a Fairbanks Morse on here, which they did come with Fairbanks Morse. That's a RV mag, though. This is an FMX, so that one's technically not correct, but it's a little bit hotter mag, and I like it. But going through, everything else is pretty much right on there. But some of them will have Wycos, some will have those Fairbanks. It's kind of a matter of when they came in. But then back here, I got a different drawbar in there, homemade, but you should also have the loop drawbar factory on these for like the old plows and all, because this is back in the day when they were just converting over from horse-drawn equipment, and they didn't have pins and everything. That was more like loops and hooks. So that's what those had on it from the start. But if you can find yourself a good A, with everything all original, and I like this because that carb and the mag are a little bit better than what came on here. And then cutoffs, they're not as desirable, but I still think it's kind of cool to have that little piece of history, and then also the rubber. But it's pretty solid tractor there.